Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Dukes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Warhawks offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present them.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw. Let's take just a second here on the Warhawks. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? You get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Makes the catch right at the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the James Madison Dukes offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show for this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before the...
There he goes. Got the first down and more. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows. In these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Leaves it with the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Quick release by the QB. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the outside. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football. It looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Flowers. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Looking for space. It's Winston. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. Now the toss. The spin, still on his feet. Touchdown, James Madison. Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Murray. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Give to the back. Makes his man miss. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Warhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Colorado State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the tight end. Trying to get the edge on the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
On the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And man, what an interesting call. 4th and medium, and the offense says, run. They don't want to pass the football. They run the option. They get it to the pitch man. He catches it, but this defense does a really good job. You could tell they know where the sticks are, and they get the big turnover on downs.
Might be changing the route. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And the Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Complete on 3rd down. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. It is good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Winston. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the RPO, complete. Crosses the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Fires toward the target. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Warhawks with the 1st and 10. They get to him as he throws. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Flowers. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Brings up 2nd down. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Got a man, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Wants to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Just enough time for one final play of the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field.
And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Not a lot of room, but found his... for 2 out to the 26.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be fourth. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Finds a man in the middle.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Oh, they're after him. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man on the outside. To the 15. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The option look. The pitch. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Dukes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. It's 24-13.
James Madison, 24, ULM, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Oh, it's a fumble. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are real.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Prince.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Murray. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Got his man out of the backfield. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll leave it with him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Murray. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
The Warhawks want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. Breaks into the open. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Going deep. Reels it in down the left side. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Dukes. And the pummeling has started. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado State.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself.
We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, James Madison. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Got room at the 35. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Warhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Warhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Hand off from the shotgun. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.